Okay everybody, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. Today I'll be talking about my all-time favorite Zara fragrances. I have really gotten into Zara fragrances for the past 2 years or so, and honestly, as time goes on, it feels like Zara is getting better and better. They've just been nailing it with so many fragrances. I'm in love with Zara now, and also the price points of these fragrances. They're just very affordable, fantastic, beautiful scents. There's a lot of misses as well. I have tried many Zara scents that I did not like very much, but today I'll be talking about my absolute favorites. Old and new ones. So I've chosen 11 fragrances from Zara that I think are just so good, absolutely worth the hype, worth the money, and they won't be in any specific order, but I'm going to leave my top 3 till the very end of the video. So let's just jump into this list. Let's first talk about a new one. It was released this year, and it's actually a dupe of Angel Share from Kilian, and it's called Nocturnal Life Eau de Parfum. And this one is a big 100 ml, I believe. I'm not sure if these are 100 or did they go down to 90. I'm not sure, but Angel Share is a scent that I really enjoy. I have it here. And it's a beautiful, boozy, spicy vanilla scent from Kilian. But of course, we have the Zara version of it. And yeah, it is not exactly the same, but it's pretty close, you guys. We get the beautiful, sweet, spicy, boozy, vanilla, cinnamon kind of vibe. It's very deep, dark, and rich, delicious, gourmand, perfect for the cold weather. And honestly, you guys, for the price, it's definitely worth it. Spicy, warm, cozy, sexy. It is everything, and I adore it so much. So Zara Nocturnal Life Eau de Parfum. Hopefully they keep this in the collection, in part of their regular collection, because as we all know, Zara puts out a lot of fragrances at the same time throughout the year, but they also take away fragrances as well. So I guess if you fall in love with a Zara scent, you might as well get it right away before they discontinue it. Okay, let's move on to a scent that is very similar to Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This is Zara Cherry Smoothie. I'm not even sure if this is still available. I know it was earlier in the year, and then they re-released it in a different bottle design. But yeah, Cherry Smoothie does smell similar to Lost Cherry. This is obviously a cherry scent. It has a really nice, sweet, creamy, lactonic feeling as well. And maybe also some boozy notes. I'm kind of thinking of a cherry liqueur in here, along with the sweet cherry fruits and also the maraschino cherry, a cherry on top of an ice cream sundae or some kind of dessert. That's the vibe that I get with Cherry Smoothie. So good. I also get a little bit of cherry chapstick, which I don't mind at all, but yeah, I think this is a great alternative to Lost Cherry from Tom Ford. And so this one was released maybe 3 years ago, I'll guess. It's called A Sweet Pastry in Paris. And I can't remember what the collection was, the name of the collection of this was, but they came out with really beautiful scents in that collection. So A Sweet Pastry in Paris. This one is a delicious lemon cream pie pastry, lemon dessert, lemon donuts, lemon cream, lemon meringue. That's the idea that I get with this. It's sweet, creamy, milky, whipped cream, lemon desserts, lemon cake. It's very realistic as well. And this is now discontinued, unfortunately. Yeah, a sweet pastry in Paris. Delicious, realistic. Lemon eclair. Lemon jelly. Lemon custard. Just everything sweet, delicious, lemon. That's what this scent is. A sweet pastry in Paris. Next up, we have a scent that is inspired by Intense Cafe, and it's called Rose Gourmand. I did put quite a big dent in this one. Yeah, this one's pretty close to the Intense Cafe scent from Montel. I'm also thinking of Rose's Vanille from Mancera. It's very strong, intense, and bold. Yeah, fantastic scent for the colder weather. I think it can get a little bit cloying in the hot weather. But yeah, if you really enjoy Intense Cafe or Rose's Vanille, you'd probably like this one. Definitely want to try for sure if you're able to. Rose Gourmand. Next one here is still available. I was in the store recently and I saw this still there. It's called Golden Decade Eau de Parfum. And you can see here that I've used quite a bit. I haven't had this for very long, but this one is very similar to one of my favorite designer scents of all time. And it's the YSL Libre Intense, my favorite version of the Libre collection. The Libre perfumes. Now, Golden Decade, I was planning on doing a review comparing the two. But yes, it's definitely similar to the Libre Intense. It's not as intense as this one. This has a lot more depth to it. It's stronger. It has more of an animalic kind of feeling to it. But this one here has that very familiar Libre DNA with the lavender, the orange blossom, vanilla sweetness. And it's such a unique scent. I really, really enjoy Golden Decade. Now I'm thinking, did they come out with another Golden Decade? If I remember right, I think there's a new version of this, but I don't remember what it's called, or a flanker of it. So hopefully I can get my nose on that one. But I'm very happy with this version, Golden Decade Eau de Parfum. Yeah, fantastic. Moving on, we have one from the Joe Loves, what's it called? Emotions collection. This one was from 1 or 2 years ago. I haven't seen any new fragrances with the Zara Emotions collection. I'm not sure if they just stopped collabing. That would be a real shame because I loved so many of the Zara Emotions collection. Anyways, this one is called Boldly Seoul. And this one, I think, wasn't that popular, but it was my favorite from this collection. And I can't remember which collection, what the collection name was of this one. But Boldly Seoul, such a pleasant floral scent. I don't remember what the notes are in Boldly Seoul are, but to me, it reminds me a little bit of Issey Miyake, A Drop to Issey. It's not exactly the same, but I get that same kind of dusty, musty, almost milky floral scent from it. It says, discovering its unique beauty. That's what it says here. So yeah, I don't know what the notes are, but I really enjoy this one. I think it's such a delicate, beautiful, calming, relaxing floral scent. kind of underrated, I think. It didn't really get a lot of attention. I think from this collection, the most popular one was probably the Captivatingly Paris. And I think that's actually still available. But yeah, this is my favorite of that collection, Boldly Seoul. A beautiful, soft, very soft and wispy, airy floral scent. Maybe some lilac, I'm not sure. So that's Boldly Seoul from the Zara Joe Loves collaboration. Next up here, we have an oil, a roll-on rollerball of oil. It's called Oud et Vanille on Majeste. There were 3 other ones that was in this collection. There's a Santal one, which I also own and really enjoy as well, and a Tuberose one, and I believe a Vetiver one, I think. And this one to me smells very similar to a niche vanilla scent that was popular a few years ago, but I'm not sure if it is still popular now. Mozzolari Vaniglia. Very creamy, sweet, realistic, caramelly, thick and dense vanilla scent. And I kind of wish that they released this in perfume form, because I'm not really a fan of rollerballs, but the scent is amazing. And I really did enjoy the Mozzolari Vaniglia. And it says here, Oud et Vanille à Majeste, oud. But I don't really smell oud in this one. It's mostly just a sweet, thick, rich, warm, sticky vanilla scent. And I don't think it was very popular either, but it's definitely one of my all-time favorites from Zara. Okay, so next up we have another one from the Zara Emotions collection. This is probably the most strange perfume that I've smelled from Zara. It's a very unique scent. I haven't smelled anything like it before. It's very niche-y. It smells like it should be released as a niche scent and not at Zara. But anyways, it's called Bohemian Bluebells, number 8 Eau de Parfum. And this one here smells very floral, earthy, almost dirty. It smells watery, like if you're smelling a flower bed, a flower garden after the rain, and you're also smelling that wet earth, wet soil smell as well, but also a really nice combination of different flowers, the sweetness from the flowers. And yeah, it's kind of a scent that brings up this imagery of just walking through a wet flower garden. I think there's patchouli in here as well, adding more to that earthy feeling. So I think it's great, you guys. It's very out there and different, and I really, really appreciate the scent very much. Another one that I think didn't really get the attention that it deserved, but yeah, in any case, one of my favorites from Zara, and especially this Zara Emotions collection. All right, so finally, we are at the top 3 Zara perfumes that I've ever smelled. And in number 3 spot, we have another one from Zara Emotions, and it's called Joe's Rhubarb. So this one wasn't available for very long. This one here is, of course, a rhubarb scent. Rhubarb is a note that I don't see very often in perfumes. Wow. It's just so stunning. You get a realistic rhubarb scent that is watery, crisp, and fresh, but behind the rhubarb, there's something darker, earthy, maybe patchouli. I can't remember what the notes are, but I just really love that combination of fresh and dark and dense at the same time. So I would guess that there's vetiver in here as well. I'm getting this beautiful green, crisp green feeling and some citrus at the top. So yeah, I really love how this dries down as well. It has this really nice smoky rhubarb vetiver kind of feel to it. And I'm very, very sad that this is not available anymore because I think it's just so phenomenal. So good. That's number 3, Joe's Rhubarb. In the second spot, we have a scent called a Mochi Atelier in Tokyo. So this came out with the same collection as the Sweet Pastry in Paris. I do prefer this one. And a Mochi Atelier in Tokyo is mainly a pear scent. Mainly a pear scent, but it also has some rice notes and sandalwood. I do think of mochi, squishy, sweet dessert. And also I'm thinking of the coating of mochi, which is like a powdered sugar coating, adding a little bit more sweetness. It's a very light scent. It's so yummy and delicious. Beautiful gourmand scent, and I'm very, very sad that they stopped with this scent because really, you guys, it is so delicious and unique. I don't think I've ever smelled any other mochi based scents. And another scent that I would like to see in perfumes is the scent of bubble tea, and I don't know if that's been done yet. A Mochi Atelier in Tokyo. Sweet, delicious, soft, fluffy pear mochi. Sweetness from sugar, maybe some vanilla. And it's such a happy and fun perfume. And finally, the last scent here. This is my number 1 perfume from Zara of all time. And I actually have 2 bottles of it, and they're both pretty empty. So I do need to get another one of this, and luckily it's still available. It's another one from the Zara Emotions collection, and it's called Vetiver Pamplemousse. So grapefruit, vetiver grapefruit. And you can see there that I did leave a little bit in there, and here's my second bottle. And there's some left in that as well. So I always do that with my empty bottles. I just leave a little bit left so that if I want to revisit it, then I can, or I'm not really in a rush sometimes to buy new scents. So I like to just leave a little bit in there for reference. But anyways, Vetiver Pamplemousse smells like the name. You get that sweet, zesty, citrusy burst of grapefruit, which reminds me of grapefruit juice. It's very uplifting, sparkling, and bubbly. And as this one dries down, the vetiver appears, but it's way in the background. And it's a green, smoky vetiver. But mostly this is a realistic, zesty, citrusy grapefruit scent that is very easy to wear. I always found myself reaching for this. I do spray a lot of it when I wear it, and I definitely have to get another bottle of this before they discontinue it, and then I'll be very sad. So yeah, that's my number 1 scent of all time from Zara, Vetiver Pamplemousse. So those were my favorite scents from Zara. I would love to hear your opinions about these scents in the comments, and also can you let me know down there what are your favorite scents from Zara, even from a long time ago, whether they're still around or not. I would love to hear about that as well. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.